This is your CBS 46 News Update, brought to you by West Shore Home.
Good morning. I'm Karen Greer. New video showing National Guard troops in position at the state capitol. That's just one of 3 locations the Guard's in charge of. Governor Brian Kemp declaring a state of emergency across the state after a weekend of violence in Atlanta and elsewhere in the state during the 4th of July weekend. Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms resting this morning after she and her husband and one of her 4 children test positive for COVID-19. The mayor telling CNN last night her symptoms so mild she thought it was just her seasonal allergies acting up. Her husband, though, she says, has been much worse, sleeping since last Friday. She says she will make sure all of her family members are tested along with other people she came in contact with in recent days. Later today, Athens Clark County Commission will vote on whether to make masks mandatory. Last week, Savannah becoming the first Georgia city to issue the order. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp says while he will not issue any statewide mandates, he strongly encourages wearing a mask. Dozens of colleges and universities in Georgia changing an about face and will require masks inside campus buildings. The University System of Georgia says the mandate for all 26 of its schools, including the University of Georgia in Athens and Georgia Tech in Atlanta, takes effect July 15th, 1 week from tomorrow. Face coverings will be required inside all campus buildings, but not in students' dorm rooms or the private rooms. Anyone who refuses to obey the rules could face disciplinary action. An Atlanta police officer hit by an all-terrain vehicle during protests over George Floyd's death is back home. In late May, you may remember Officer Max Brewer was directing traffic during the protests when Avery Goggins ran right into him. Brewer broke both of his legs in that crash. He had been in the hospital ever since. The suspect facing charges for reckless driving and driving under the influence. All right, let's get the latest on your weather. Meteorologist Fred Campagna standing by with that.
Hi, Karen. It looks like a relatively cool day, upper 70s, low 80s, scattered downpours in the forecast for today. A couple of thunderstorms as well. I don't expect severe weather, but these hit and miss showers will be with us this afternoon and right through this evening, quieting down overnight. The greatest threat is for some localized heavy rain that leads to some street flooding. It should not be a widespread issue, but something to keep in the back of your mind. Tomorrow, warmer day with highs in the mid 80s, but still the potential for some afternoon thunderstorms to develop, and we'll do it again on Thursday as it gets gradually warmer back to near 90 degrees by the end of the work week, but the thunderstorm threat stays with us. Now, extreme heat is likely in the nation's midsection in mid-July. It looks like we will be just typically hot, though, here in North Georgia. That means a high near 90 degrees, so nothing too extreme likely coming our way in the next 7 days and into next week, but the scattered thunderstorm threat remains through the weekend with highs near 90 both days.
This has been your personal news update from CBS 46 News, brought to you by West Shore Home, Atlanta's one-day bath remodeler.